we have the Glen Craig 42-year-old, a Glenlivet 45-year-old, a Macallan 21-year-old, and these are all from the signatory 30th. I'm going for the first one, the Glen Craig.
Oh man, yeah. Like at the end, it has this like crisp apple thing, but it definitely starts off as tropical, like a little perfumey.
You also get a little bit of honey malts at the end too.
That smells so good.
Wow.
Yeah, the whole entire 30th series was like, excellent for all of us. We all enjoyed it.
Even at like 40-something%, it looks oily. Like
Yeah.
All right, let's go into the palate. Sure. Is this delicious?
It's so tasty. It tastes like you're chewing on like the world's most expensive Laffy Taffy. Like it has this super like complex fruity profile. It's like it's hard to describe other than saying.
For me, I'm getting a little bit of jasmine tea on the underlying notes, and then a lot of waxy like malted honey on the palate sticking. It's really nice. The fruit I get less of on the palate than the nose.
Yeah, for me it's like the nose smells like real fruit, but the palate's like artificial fruit, but like not in a bad way.
Yeah.
Sometimes you get the artificial fruit and it tastes gross, but this is like.
All right, here's a question. What would you pay for something like this?
Well, I'm not looking at the price tag. I say I would at least pay $500 for this.
At least $500. Okay.
I'd say like six to $700.
Okay.
It's just it's beautiful.
It's beautiful.
It's layered.
I struggle I would struggle to pay anything above 1,000. That's for sure. Yeah.
For me, like,
oh wow.
When you get to the above 1,000 price range, it has to be complex and it has to like be something that you really only want to take little sips of that you like revisit over the course of many years.
The nose is open to just more and more sweet, like more you said the Laffy Taffy kind of thing. Yeah, I'm getting more of that like that fruity candy sugar kind of a thing. I do agree with that. There's like some kind of like like an orchard apple fruit also.
Yeah, definitely it's like that feeling you get in your nose after you take a bite of an apple.
Yeah. Yeah, it kind of aerosolizes.
Your breath is like pushing the crisp apple like into your. I mean, this is beautiful. This is really beautiful. I struggle to like justify paying $1,000+ for anything. It's like that's my like own price.
I will say this, and maybe you've experienced it before too. Like there is a very very real like dollar creep in whiskey. Like you start off getting into it. It's like I'm gonna start off with the $100 and sub $200 bottles.
And then $100, that's expensive.
And then very quickly 6 months later, it's like, all right, the good stuff starts to be like $200 or $500. Okay, I'll creep it up a little bit, and then you have the little bit FOMO once in a blue moon. It's like, oh, that's a really good deal right there. Okay, I'll just snatch that up just this one time. The creep is real.
Yeah, I mean, I just sold my 1985 Old Weller Original for $1,600.
Nice.
And that's just because like I can't imagine myself like paying that much, and like if I can get that amount, like I wouldn't spend it on that bottle. So I was like, well, I should sell it then, right? It's hard for me personally. Like there are very few things that I would justify like paying $1,000 to $2,000 for, and that would be like, Michter's 20, King Kentucky, like. Maybe like a really like an older vintage of like an Eagle Rare 17 or something. But even then, I'm really apprehensive about that. But again, that's just my own like price tolerance.
people always say like, for that money I could have got 6 other bottles.
Yeah.
But the thing is that are those bottles going to be of equal quality?
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing.
The combined enjoyment level
it's tough.
It's hard because you want unique experiences.
Yeah.
But that's the problem of diminishing return, right? The more unique the experience, the astronomically more or exponentially more you can get.
I do feel like, in this current phase of my whiskey journey that the $500 to $1,000 range has so much that I still haven't explored yet, that like it's hard, for me it's like I know that if I spend $500 to $1,000 on a bottle, it's very likely that I will experience something really interesting and new, and I don't know how long that's going to be true for, but I imagine, just because I don't drink, right now I don't drink very often, and so the rate at which I'm sampling things is going to make it so that probably for like another year or two at least, there's going to be enough stuff out there that I will.
Famous last words.
I know.
Until you hit the auctions and be like, oh, that's going to put, oh, that's going to put up. Oh, then that's the creep comes back, the FOMO comes back.
Yeah, like for me, it's like right now my reach range is like in the $1,000 range, where it's like the reach of the 25 plus year Glendronnics and like the single cast Springbanks, like those are the kind of things where like those are special to me. They're like, oh, that's special. Like I will buy those and they'll be like the centerpiece of my collection. But
well, let's take a look at your Glenlivet here. This is a Glenlivet 45-year-old distilled from 1973. Glenlivet.
Man.
Oh, so good. That's syrupiness.
This is like the best. It's like the best. The best expo marker I've ever smelled. You know what I mean? Like,
a little bit of some like acetone. I wish that they had like you know those color felts in the beginning like that has smells. They should do like a whiskey one. This is like all shades of brown.
This is such a sweet acetone note then. Oh man.
Oh. It's very candy.
Muscatty nougat.
Candy, nougat, acetone for sure. I'm getting some of the oak tannin like on the back.
It's like a caramel apple a little bit. Yeah. Caramel apple.
It's so deep.
Oh,
it's
really
so
nice.
deep. It's like those. The crevasses in the snow, like it's just bottomless. You don't know where it ends. Like it looks like it could be shallow, but like it really could just go on forever. Like this is like that. Where
this ain't no Glenlivet 12.
This is not an OB Glenlivet. OB Glenlivet is not.
Let's palate this thing.
Oh, that's really unique.
I'm bumping my score up actually. I kept it at 90, but this is scratching that 91 itch. Yeah.
This is special. This is that like what I was talking about in like the $1,000 range. Like this would be like whatever amount I would spend the most on. It's like whatever my price ceiling is. This should be that price ceiling.
It's scratching that, yeah.
It's like scratching the price ceiling where it's like so special. You take a little like that little bird that bird toy that like dips down and like gets a little water and then like goes back up again. Like that's how I would drink this.
The funny thing is that you can actually get these for a pretty good deal at auction. Like they don't typically max out on like what you'll see on Whiskey Days.
I could see paying like $1,300.
So all the ones that listed there, like the 1,400 or 1,500 euros, probably you might be able to get it on like auction for like maybe like $200 cheaper.
Oh.
Because just depends on like who's bidding on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because if you can like just like snipe it at that one moment.
So
if you like light sherry, if you like old whiskey, if you like old whiskey with light sherry, this is like the pinnacle to me. Like this is
layers of honeycomb and cherry to me on the palate.
So it's delicate and rich at the same time. It's really. Oh man, that is special. That is really special.
I wanted to get these in while the palate's fresh.
Yeah.
Because after everything else I want to get through, might not be able to taste the nuances of that subtlety as well.
And you think it's 43.1%. It drinks It's so much. It drinks so rich. It's like so. It's very viscous.
Makes you think like, why are the hibikis like so light on that?
So thin. Yeah. Like this is so. It's like thick. It's like a thick 43%.
What
like
percent is it?
40. This is 43%.
You'd never
It's
guess.
hibiki, you know.
Yeah, it's hibiki level strength, but that thickness is way above.
It's like the evaporate. Like whatever was happening with the evaporation, it was like taking the proof with it, with the water, and not just the water. You know, it's
Got it.
This is awesome. This is so awesome.
You can leave some if you want, but let's finish up the Macallan since we got to get to the next one here. Okay. So this is Macallan, 21 year, cask 628, 54%.
So I can't get over the Glenlivet.
This is really
It's excellent.
The Glenlivet is very excellent.
I just want to like sit with it on my tongue.
Is this Golden Promise or?
No, that's not that. Signatory 40. This is 1997. Okay.
Oh, okay.
There we go. Found it. All right, 21-year-old. Okay.
That's the youngest one out of all.
Coming at 54%.
Oh, so.
Oh, that nose is a different direction.
Oh.
That's a floral bouquet.
I'm getting, but I'm also getting like
Oh,
like
that's
a milk
really
chocolate.
nice.
Like
It's a very, very aromatic milk chocolate. Not quite hot cocoa with like lots of like, you know, artificial sugars and everything, but with like a more pure cocoa, you know?
Malted.
Malt, yeah, it's like
Malted
Whoppers. It's like
Whoppers.
Whoppers, yes, there we go. That's a really nice nose.
But is this still when they were using Golden Promise, or did they switch to a different barley?
I don't know. It's 1997 that it was distilled at.
Have to check on that.
All right, let's palate this. It's really floral still. And floral like followed it on the nose. The palate.
I mean it's tasty, but I will say the first two I think far surpass it.
Yeah.
I think it's like
it's tasty, but it's one dimensional.
this is a different. These two are in like a different category of whiskey to me.
Yeah.
Than this Macallan, and it's good. It's really good.
It's good.
And as far as like Macallans go, I would say it's among the better Macallans I've ever tried.
Yeah, it has a really good mouthfeel. But these two just have way more layers and complexity.
Yeah, you're right. It is kind of one note. I just went back in on that.
Yeah.
All right, I'll keep that at 89 then.
I would say if you are a Macallan fan,
There's a lot of fanboys. There's a lot of Macallan fanboys.
This will beat out an 18 easily.
yeah, I mean this for Macallan fans, this is maybe the pinnacle of like what Macallan is trying to do. It's really on. I would say for Macallan, it's very on profile. It's rich.
I always thought Macallan's strength as a brand was like they were able to source like really, really good casks.
Yeah.
You know, I mean they got decent juice, but it's really the cask that they can get access to.
Yeah.
because of the
Yeah. Just as a regular old hogshead for this one, you know, it wasn't like, you know, ex-bourbon or, you know, or sherry. It's just like a very, very classic cask.
I think like the distillate in this one does shine through, but I would say that like Macallan distillate is not my favorite.
I would say the same.
Like if you want to know what the pinnacle of Macallan distillate is,
This is a nice one.
this is maybe it. I would say that like as someone who isn't like a Macallan fanboy, this is of the three, it's not my favorite, and I think it's like an 88 or an 89 instead of these two, which I would have as like 91, 92.
Yeah, I'll have this 91, 92.
Which is a big jump, right? Like the jump between 89 and 90 is huge,
Yeah.
and the 90 to 91 is even bigger.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Like, it's just like the lacking layers of complexity after having these two kind of like made this one really stood out and made it apparent how like this is a little bit slightly less in quality.
Yeah, the layers of complexity. This is very, very helpful to kind of tease it out a little.
Yeah.
But this is good. It's a good transition into the Hibikis.
It resets the palate.
Resets the palate. All right.